Okay, so we begin. We're back again, starting this again. It's been a while since the last one. Um, I just kind of did the extra little stuff, and then I kind of didn't come back to it for a while. But now I'm back to it again, and so we are going to finish this up. I think I should be able to do it today, maybe. I mean, maybe it's in this stream right now. Hold up, my music's a little loud there. Okay. We should be able to do this today. Okay. So, so the process we're going to be doing. Hold up. Need to turn on any screencast and screencast on their side. Where's the enable? Okay. So we have two screencast. Why does it always turn that other one off? Okay, so we're gonna have two screencast, but today we're gonna be doing a finalization of the mesh. So we have separate parts right now, like too many separate parts and a lot of curves and everything. Even the glasses is no wait, this one's a bit finalized, but this one's still like this one's still a curve right here. There's mirrors and everything, so we're going to finalize everything, and then we're going to throw this into UV. Oh, first things first is throwing up that UV. So this is specific to modding itself. So if it's just modeling, we wouldn't do this. I'm not making the jacket because I already made some code jacket stuff, and it was just not. I just can't see it working in a mod. You see, I made a quick code or something. It's just not going to work in a mod. Just because of the weights, they're just not going to allow it. I know this for a fact. It's just going to look bad. There's some stuff that's just going to be super stiff. So if this was Evelyn, it would have worked just fine. Okay. So going back to specific stuff. What's required here for modding itself, generally speaking, we use about these other texture coordinates. So, little, I guess, review here. For the, let's see, text coord 1 is like the standard UV map that says, you know, here's where you're going to see the hand and everything, the placement. And then comes in the second one. Now this one is I research on this. I found out that this is a bit of an edge kind of thing. Yes, or not. This kind of detects edges or something like that. I'm not particularly sure what's going on, but that's what it's kind of seemingly focused on or something. I can't decipher what it is. There's no info on it, so text coord 1xy is kind of a mystery. Text coord 2xy is a little bit more straightforward. This one is are we there yet? Hold up. Okay, so this one is it should be C. Yeah, this one is a front view project. So we go right into smart UV project. No, sorry, not smart UV project. We go to project from view, and we hit bounds. Yeah, there you go. That's the hands. No, actually, we're gonna not do the bounds. We're gonna do regular. And so here we have the hands. What they did in the other original one is have the hands right here, upside down. So we grab the hands and re-rotate it. I'm not particularly sure what it's for, but that's the second one. And the third one, I forgot what the hell this one is for. Yeah, no, I forgot what the last one's for. I know that the first one's basically the most important anyway. You can kind of cheesy this one, E1, by just merge all at the single point there. That's what apparently the guide says to do. So right in the center point there. That's what the guide says to do, but the guide says it doesn't know what it is. So the guide is kind of like lost in what it is. So there hasn't been a decipher what it's for in the game modding aspect. You'll see right here. Oh, yeah, I need to do some UVs on this. But yeah, no, everything else needs to be UV'd as well. But we'll do the mesh finalization right now. That means that we gotta realize or convert into a mesh everything and then have any modifiers needed. Except for the smart or the auto smooth. The auto smooth is just whatever. So here's a little secret if anyone wants to know this here. So here's a little secret that each object, so let's say body A, there's hair A and hair B. So that's two parts of the hair. Now, they have we can think of these as separate slots, right? But hair B and hair A, it might deal with the textures differently. So they might have something hidden within the hair B and hair A. We don't know. That interacts with the lighting or something differently. Now, what I mean by this is, it might not even be a secret, what might be, but what I mean by this is that when we grab an example here. I'm gonna grab since I recently did no, it's not Amber. Since I just recently did a Nicole mod. If we bring in Nicole here, let's go to here. So Nicole has two bodies. That's why I brought her in. She also has one hair, objects. If we think of these objects as slots, how we can interpret it like that. But her body is pretty standard. It has this kind of like standard reflections and whatnot. But her body B right here is this heart thing, and in game, it's very reflective and very shiny. And so because of that, we can have, let me bring in here we're going to open an image so you can see. I did take a screenshot of here of where did it go? Oh, don't tell me I deleted it. There's no way, it's probably in my trash. Here, I need to bring it back up. Left it in my trash can here. Second, we're gonna throw this into here. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring it up right here. Up, where'd it go? Is somewhere. Oh, maybe I need to do a refresh. Oh yeah, okay, that worked. I need to refresh it. Okay, so if we look at this mod, right? I used that Nicole body B for this reflective material here on the chest here. Right there, so we can see that it's reflective. And I could only get that from the B slot. I couldn't get that from the A slot. The A slot has different reflections. So that's one little tip, I guess. Little tidbit of knowledge there. And so we'll just get rid of this hole. We're not gonna need it. So that was the example. We'll just offload this and then go back to. We didn't even need this here, but we can keep it here. Oh yeah, let's get rid of that. Okay. So now to finalize this, we need to throw everything in like slots right here. So we have the body and the hair. So for now, we're gonna throw most of the body stuff into the hair, into the body. This one doesn't have the name of body, but it has mirror. So we need to finalize that. Gonna apply that modifier. Let's clean up this mirror stuff really quickly. Now, this was never intended to be a tutorial, actually, because I was just gonna model it, but somehow it became that, a little bit of a tutorial. But the next one, I will not be doing anything like that, because it's just this one. Because I totally did a easier tutorial last time, but I forgot to record it, so this is a sort of makeup for that. Okay, so this is the issue here. It only happens because there's a mirror. And I only did a mirror because it's a little bit easier, but you'll see right now that mirror's kind of dumb. There we go. Yeah, now that we got a bunch of triangles and everything. Like, Smooth Brush doesn't like it. I don't know. I don't know why. From here, I think I'm just gonna. There we go, I guess. Straighten this out a little bit. Because this is gonna be the reason I'm doing the reason I'm making sure the edges are straight is because of the fact that it has that edge sharp, and now this shows up in game. This shows up in game like a sharp edge. It'll show up, so it could be a good thing or a bad thing depending. If you have bad shading, it's gonna come up as well. I don't know why should have been. Oh, I remember right. I remember why. Okay. That's the reason why. We can just do that really quick. That makes it a little easier. Now this part is really sharp, so we're gonna make that pretty sharp, I guess. And that'd be about it for this part. There would be no kind of. The rest of the finalizing of the mesh will probably not be modeled anyway, because I wanted to finish everything before that, so I can get right into texturing. But there's also a little bit more secrets, I guess, in texturing. We can call it that, okay. Here I actually do like the one point here. It does have its benefits for specifically modding itself here and how it looks up in game. Looks better than if I did a grid fill. So there's that grid fill look. The shading actually, there it is. A little bit we need to go back. Got to edit the X. Just made that a little bit. Unless we consider that the ribs, but the ribs are up here, so I'm not going to consider that the ribs. I consider that the stomach. Okay, so this is kind of how I imagined it would look. The entire thing. Let me just. Yeah, okay. So this is how I imagined everything would look without the code as well in the back. We have a little bit of a thing here. I just made this really quickly. Oh, and we have the neck. So these are the two combinations that we need. We need the neck and the hands, and we have the feet. The reason is because it's faster to do that than to actually weight the fingers and then go test it. So from here, I think, let me see. Okay, so we have the text chord Y, so let's make sure that we have the text chord Y and the color attributes. So that's the third, or the last part for mods is the color attribute. So if we look at the color attribute in Vertex Paint, I think it's this one. It has this this specific color, and it's kind of always the same for ZZZ. Is a little bit easier in vertex coloring. I do have I do have a write-up of what the vertex colors do in game, so I could always use that. So here's the huge secret, I guess, that wasn't in the guide online. So there's an online guide on by Leo Torres that shows how to make a mod and whatnot. So one of the secrets, I guess, that this video is going to be all secret sharing, but not secret sharing, but like what I know that isn't in other guides. And I'm kind of a loner, so I haven't told anyone right now. But one of the secrets is that Vertex Paint. So no, sorry, Vertex color attributes right here, and the texture in game. So texture in game, vertex color, they interact. They're not independent. They're not independent of each other. So that's one of the things. Also, this also interacts with the material map. So there's going to be more stuff on the texture stuff, but all of it is connected. So vertex color connected, and so is light map and material map. All of it is like a trifecta connected. And how it's connected, I don't know the vertex color way, because I think there's one blind spot that I haven't figured out. I think I figured that one out. I think I figure out all of the vertex colors, but yeah, no, that's the vertex colors, the last one. So let's go look at the spreadsheet here. The spreadsheet is so for the vertex color, it's in face corner. So we gotta go to face corner. And we have these custom normals. We're going to ignore that. We don't need that. So custom normals, I'm not going to explain that. It's, so there's the text chord, but we care about the color right here. So this is kind of like every single color in most of the body, which is going to be on the, so the first one I believe is red. So it's red, yellow, green, and then alpha. I think. I forgot. Let me see the list. So we're going to delete this right now. So our main point is that we want the first one to be 0.216. Second one to be a 1. Okay. Over here. Delete that. We're going to create face corner byte color. Capital on the color because that's important. No capital, no interaction, it doesn't read it or something. Okay, so RGB. This is the first thing. So red, it was 0.216, or was it a point one point? Put that wrong. 0.216. Green at 1, and then blue at 0. Now, or was it no blue at 0? So here's a little bit of a secret knowledge here is that that wasn't in the guide. One of it was that the alpha is possibly the more important ones of the vertex colors. The green and the red, those are kind of a bit more defined in the guide as well. That's fine. It works. Now in the alpha, it said it's part of the neck or something. That's incorrect. What's happening here? So what's happening in the alpha is that it's the lighting. So this is independent of no, it is dependent on the light map, but not as much so. So let's assume that there is lighting on that part of the light map. The alpha color, or the alpha amount, really, dictates how strongly the shadows follow the topology. So it'll ignore the topology if it's, I believe, at 0, which is what we're going to do. But if it's at 1, the lighting, the shading of the light in the game will follow the topology that you created. So if you have bad topology, it's 0. But if you actually want the shading to follow that topology that you made, go with alpha 1. And it actually matters if you go 1 or 0. There is a range. It kind of ranges it. It's not like a 1-to-1, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I did check several times, and it does do that, and it does follow. But yeah, I'd either go 0 or 1, but most of the time I'm gonna go 0 unless I actually do have a reason for that. I might put that on the butt so that the lighting shading actually follows the topology that I have on the ass. Because I believe in this one I have better topology for the ass than the other one I made. Okay, so we got red, green, and blue 0. So the reds and the green are defined in the guide, I believe. And I don't know them off the top of my head because I have a little write up somewhere. But the blue is the only one I don't know. This is my missing knowledge right here. I can't figure out what the blue does. I tried different configurations, and I still can't figure out. So and then most of the character models all have either in 0 or like at 1.5 or something, or 0.15. So it's really low. So it's either really low or 0. So we're gonna leave it at this color, I think. You know what, I'm gonna get out of there because I'm gonna see. We're gonna take a look at specifically. Let's see this one. This one should have maybe a different color. Okay, yeah. Okay, so this is the real color. This dirty green looking color. Up face corners on this thing. We'll see that it's 0.216 and then 0.216. Okay, so yeah, there it is. There's no blue either, you see. 0 on the alpha and then no blue. Okay, there it is. Tiny bit of blue right here. No, that's the white. My bad. No, basically no blue. So the entire thing is like no blue. The blue's a hidden one. I wish I knew what it was. Maybe the homies found it out in the Discord or whatever, but I haven't found out yet what it is. Okay, so that's the true color we want. We want face corner bite, and then we want raw color. And then we're gonna go RGB. Now, 016. The red didn't change, but the green did, and I know why. Because the green is basically, I believe it's outline thickness, but by a little bit. So it doesn't particularly matter that much, but we're going to be following the 2.16 that the rest of the body usually has. And then the hands are the one that have the more strong green. They'll have the square color green because they need to have that shadowing for the fingers a little better. They're not shadowing the outline. I believe that was it. Okay, I talked too much about that already. I wasted too much time on that. So we are now going to be joining. I think this is only one, okay. You see how I do the entire thing almost in one thing, and then like everything else is just like these little tiny minor things that make up the rest of the outfit. Because I know that I have to do this at the end. Just combine. I'm going to combine it to the hand instead, so we're going to go join. This will keep it. Wait. That's hair. This is which one's this part? It. I'm going to bring in the OG Jane here so I can see what the hell's going on. Okay, yeah, okay, so the feet are the body. So let's take a look at OG Jane actually. More on the text chords. I mean on the color attributes. You see most of the everything is this green. This ugly green, but yeah, green yellow thing. And then like anything really more detailed gets that treatment of the bright green. That's the reason, right? So we're gonna hide that. I forgot what the hell the red does. Red for our text color. So we can take a look at ours, and then it's the same. Gonna be the same green. You see? Okay. So we can bind it to the legs if we wanted to. Bind it up here to the neck. I think I'm gonna go with combine these together first, and then I'm gonna combine them. Okay, wait, you know what? Before we do that, so safety first here, we're gonna do a power save, so that that key gets that creates an incremental save. But, oh shit. Okay, so oh, that might suck. The feet are easy to paint anyway. So we're gonna join it, and then we're gonna join this one up to the neck. Okay. What's weird is the hands. Right, they're not even connected to the neck. They're connected to they're connected to the hair. I don't know why, but it's connected to the hair. See, the hands are the hair object. That means when we throw in the hair, we're going to connect the hands to the hair. This might be a problem though. Why? Because we need to join this together for that, or else it's going to break apart. I know this for a fact. I might have maybe the best weight painting here, like at 1:1 for each, but it'll still probably break apart. And that's going to be more of a problem. Ugh. Okay. So I'm going to move this a little bit in the front for this team. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is connect the neck. You'll see as I connected, not the neck. Be pretty. Gotta be pretty precise about this here a little bit. Right there, and then right here. So I'm using a tablet, so I don't have to deal with mouse. I can imagine how much that took care of it, most of it, or what? Probably, maybe. Okay, yeah, I think it did. Okay. What I don't want is, oh no, it didn't take care of all of it. Hold up. There it is. There's the last ones. Probably, no, it did take care of that one, but not this one. One, okay. Yeah, that took care of everything. Oh, there we go. We don't have that weird, fading, I think. So this is the main thing we need. We're gonna have to now finalize the rest of this. Start everything up, but we need, what was this part actually? You know what, I'm gonna bring in the Jane to the left. See what I need. This part is, okay, so that's body, okay. Join to the body. No, this is gonna be a pain in the butt though. Yeah. Fix the UVs. That's why I'm using it all in Blender right now. I think it's faster to do UV in Blender, but I think Prism is better for other things. But if I'm gonna keep it in Blender this time. Okay, so here's the mess of the UVs. Mess. We are in level 1, yeah. Okay. Yeah. You know what, we're gonna make UVs up here. I think usually the UVs mess up at last part here. Right here we go. Create UVs here. Seam. Oh wait. I turned off the seam here, so we can see now the seams. Most of it is gonna be okay, but where's the, what happened to the, okay, so the neck is separate, and the shoes should be separate. So we're gonna just select it by this main thing. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go with UV maybe. Well. Okay, we're gonna go with all of it. No delimit. Oh, then we go, gonna select one of these, and then we're gonna delimit on reverse on seam. Okay, so that took care of that. Wonder what happened here. I don't know what happened here actually, because that's not the, because the rest is, because if yeah, see, that's clean right there. This is basically part of the original UVs of Jane, so that's why it's clean. But this one's not. This one's just around here. So let's just see if it works nice or not. Oof, that is not the best. It's there. We got some UVs, I guess, but we gotta UV the rest of it. We're gonna isolate so we can UV this main thing here. We might get to textures. What time is it? It's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna get to textures probably. Okay, yeah, this is gonna take a while to take a quick little 1-minute break. Okay. Where were we? Okay. We were about to. We were gonna just UV this entire thing. At least the rest of the parts that we need. Oh, if we look at this, it's coming out off that thing. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I need to put something on this thing because it's gonna be like that. Hold up, we are going to create a new material, I suppose. Need a water. Okay. All right, back. Had to get a water because that's why sometimes I don't talk on streams because I started getting a dry throat and whatnot. Okay. Or was this Oh yeah, we're gonna throw on a material on this thing. What I want to do is I want to throw it on blue shading, and after this, I want to throw on a image texture. I was trying to explain this sometime on Reddit. Though I'm not using Reddit anymore. Actually, I need to get off Reddit because it's too much of a distraction. I think. Test. Okay. Test. Okay. Oh yikes! You can see how the trick the texture is spreading. Is there's distortion all over the place. You know what? I'm gonna just probably do this in Rhythm anyway. Maybe if I bring in the UVs and Rhythm, and but we should. You know what? Let's try it. We'll do the other small stuff later. What calls the body? The calls the body. Right. Okay. So we're gonna export this and gonna go to Rhythm because of the fact we can show off the distortion. I think we can do that here, but I forgot how to do it in Blender. So we need to we need to export the body. We're gonna make a new body UVs, or we can just call it Jane body, I guess. Jane body. No, we'll call it UVs and we'll edit it later. We're gonna do operator preset. No, we don't need that. Geometry colors. What's this? Export vert. No, we're not doing that. Apply modifiers. No, that's fine. export as wave. As OBJ. We can export as FBX. Let's actually, let's do export FBX, I think. No, OBJ is better because I don't have to resize shit. And then we're going to open RISM. But I don't have a RISM set up yet, so let me head over there. I have to take a look-see. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to make a new one, I guess. Let me see if I can do that. Scene 1, scene 2. Going near sources right now. I'm doing this live. We'll do it live. A source here. Yeah, I should done this a little earlier, I think. I mean, I have a source for ZBrush. I have a source for the other ones. I just don't have a source for this one. Main screen. I don't know. Let me see. Second, I think this is let me just go to the other scene I made. Okay, so it is main screen. Okay, so I don't want to. I do want to hide a bottom there, like hiding that a little bit. Okay. We're gonna. You know what? It's gonna be. Oh, maybe. Wait. There we go. Brought in the. Goodness. Here, give me a sec. I'm going to grab this scroll thing I like to have. Yeah, okay, so that's what I did. I grabbed the bottom scroll. Screen, and then. There we go. I did hide it. I think that's good. Yeah, I think. That I think. Wait, this is main screen. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more down here. Yep. I think that's about it. I think. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Take it. I think. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah. I'm happy with that. So we will continue onward. What we were doing. That is bringing in the. Oh yeah, I was doing a U1. I actually have like 3 or 4 U1 mods. 2 that are simple. Those are basically done. 2 simple ones are done. I'm already using one of them. I have another that I was working on. I couldn't shut off on like do like really much, like really a lot, and then these, and then paint. Okay, yeah. See this? I have several ones that I was doing. Where's the I also have trigger mod as well, and a Lucy mod. I did that one on stream actually. I think I added a little more, but where's the Jane? Okay, gotta head over and go OBJs and then UVs. When we bring this in, already got the UVs that we set up here. You know what? Actually, we should bring this in without the UV neck and whatnot, so we don't have to deal with that messing that up. So we will be separating the neck once again. This makes it so it doesn't mess up the neck, and then the shoes, I guess. Hold up. Make sure that we don't have the seam. There we go. That gets everything. That, and then we'll just separate that as well. So now we just export the OBJ because I don't want to deal with messing up the other UVs at the moment. Sending it over. Oh, I like this where I don't have to switch softwares, but you know I have different settings for this. But okay, go back here, and then we're gonna head over and we're gonna load a new, I guess. I don't know if it'll do it like as we want it. Yeah, okay, it did. Okay, so we only do one object, I guess. Well, I mean, unless we FBX it and then we bring in multiple objects. Anyway, we can see the level of stretching and distortion we're hitting. See right here, we're hitting the distortions here. Now we can see the textile density of everything, but we're not caring about that right now. We care about the. Oh yeah, there comes our topology. But where's the? I have a color map. No, I don't. I didn't make one. Okay, let's go back to distortion, so we can see the distortion here pretty clearly with checkerboard. I like checkerboard. It's good. We can see the distortion clearly here in different areas, especially here in the chest area. It's like fully red. Bit of squeezing here, I think. Stretching up here. Because the UVs are just basically not done. Let's see if we can unwrap again. Oh, there we go. Nicer. Oh no. Yeah. That's why I said it's nicer in this software to unwrap. I just press unwrap and it's got a better, I think, engine or something that unwraps it. So we don't have to worry that we don't have to do that much work in this one in comparison. So let's keep going. Look at that. It's kind of clearing up the distortion immediately. We can now go into optimize, I guess, and then. But the main thing we need to do is we need to create a cut because this is a cylinder. We think we can treat it like a cylinder. We can say right here, or cut right here, but we're gonna do it on the inner thigh so that we can grab. Actually, how do we mirror this? I forgot. I think it's that one. Whatever. It's symmetry in this. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't always use this. I think. Yeah, right there. Okay, that's good. Do a cut and then. Yeah, there you go. That fixes it. We're gonna do the same thing for the rest of it. See if we can follow that line. It's just a straight line to. There we go. Go cut, and then we're just gonna. That fixes a distortion, but nasty cut right here. But whatever. We'll live. cut, and then unwrap, unwrap. Oh wow, okay, I didn't get that really small one down there. Huh. Okay. May need to fix that, but really tiny. If I got that over here. No, I didn't get that, you see. Hold up. There. Put it right there, and that should do it a little bit. Yeah, it's whatever. But weight wise, there. Now the hell with it. That's fine. That's underneath. Yeah, I don't know where. Don't tell me I'm off. I'm off by one. No, no. What the hell with it? I'll just move it. It's fine. Thought it was on point, but I guess I was off by one. Just another. There we go. Didn't expect to be off by one, but ooh, there we go. Cut, and then wrap, unwrap. Wait, why is it? Okay, that's weird. Okay, there we go. Optimize, optimize, optimize. It's all optimized. There we go. You see, nice and I think. Now we're gonna put the. Now we're gonna put the. Where are we gonna put the other parts? I think. I don't know. I'm surprised it's not showing up on this thing. I think. Is it not showing up? Hold up. Let me pack. Yeah. So this already has UVs right here. That's nice. Yeah, everything's pretty nice already from there. I'm gonna put a line right down in the center. Should I keep going? Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. I cut it right in half. You know, I should have done this in what is that in an SFW version so that it'll look like I can cut. Okay. Wait, we gotta wait. I unfolded that, I think. Oh, it didn't unfold the right one. Okay, let me just check on the pack here. This one is, what is this? This one is, just a little, I'm gonna highlight this. Okay, so that's the top side. I think I'm gonna cut it up here actually. Get these so we can. What I'm trying to do is trying to get this belt buckle thing. Okay. We could go by select by triangles. We'll see it. Or the triangle thing. Where's that? Shortest path. Optimize for triangles. There it is. It just still does it. Okay, great. So we can go right through. Not have to worry about that. Okay, brilliant. That up. Okay, that cleaned that up right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. No more stretching. We can optimize this maybe. Oh, that's close enough, whatever. And then I might need to fix that a little bit here. We got here. Oh, okay. We do want to cut this down there. I don't know why. Let's turn off the optimize by for triangles. Means that it's not going to go past that point. But down there, we do want to optimize for triangles down there. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Optimize for triangles, and then we're going to keep going down here. Oh no, it went past the point. And okay, so we'll just do it manually, I guess. I think it's shift was it, or was it shift control, or was it alt? That's what was alt. So we go down. There we go. Comes in and cuts. Do we want this? We don't want this cut thing there. We're just gonna weld that. This is getting hard to see. Let's go with topology. That'll be easy to see a little bit. We'll weld that up, and then we'll cut this up here. Okay. So I cut that part. We're going to cut this part down there as well. No, this one doesn't have that because it's actually a separate mesh. I have to cut this, I think. This one does, I think. Yeah. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. Still considers it part of the same thing here. Oh wait, I see it. I see the issue. It's down here that we can meet. Right down here. It's really tight. This to get to. Oh, that worked. Okay. There we go. Now that cut it separately, and then we just in there. The same thing for this one. Most of the issues. Or at least just we weld that together, and then we weld this together, and then going down. Okay, so it keeps going that way, and then it goes here. Okay, what the hell? Okay, that works. Okay, so we're gonna bring that there. We're gonna cut this part down here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Should have fixed that, and then done. Okay. Yeah, no, we're gonna fix this as well. I think it's because part of this same section here. Get rid of this optimize for triangle so it goes right through. Yeah, because a lot of the flow stops as a triangle. Yeah, okay, that's I'm gonna throw one more. There we go. Uh, that cleared up that part, so we're gonna just see if we can oh, okay, it's still stuck. Still stuck to it, I thought. Okay. That's the one that was stuck. Okay, that cleared it up. We'll just pack again. If I might do the manual packing later, but looking a lot cleaner already because we have this area right here. This part is separate. I believe we want to have this part separate as well. That's already separate because it's already lifted above it. We want to have these little tiny things separate as well. Optimize for triangles, or turn that off so that we can have a nice cut right there. I like how it changes colors every time though. That's fun. Okay. Same thing on two these little ones right there. I'm not even getting to texturing today. What time is it? No, I don't know. If I finish this really quickly, then we'll be there. We'll get there. We're going to optimize. So there's much else to be said about what we have to do here because we already kind of know. You know, it'd be perfect to answer questions here, students. I'm not going to do another. I told I'm not going to do another one where it's like a lesson. Probably be my last sort of lesson thing. You know, I was thinking about doing a Blender tutorial. I'm not sure on that. There's so many Blender tutorials. We don't need another one. On top of that, some of my knowledge is like fundamental, but there might be new methods that I might not know. I'm not always on the up to the date of the new stuff. Okay, so that's done. Ah, the hell with it. That's fine. Okay. Any other small little thing? Okay, so this counted as like this. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Gonna get to texturing today. That should. I'll probably do that tonight if I don't do it now. Okay, so this is I'm gonna optimize off for that. Okay, so this is where it's possibly for the arm right here. I think that's a fine UV. Pretty much a circle there. That's fine. I usually get it with the poles there. Yeah, we'll do a Blender tutorial though. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, we need to do some cuts there. We have to do some UVs right here. Just UV this part. Up. Ha 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 ha. Oh yeah, this is I don't know what to do here on this one here. There's two methods, three. No, I mean three. Three ways we can like slice this up. I think we could do like where this one goes. I think I can do that. So up here, it's requiring me to think a little bit. Something that I don't like doing. Things. How to do all this? Damn it. Got it there. Cut it there, cut it there. I'm just joking about a lot of things. Wait a second. You're right, that separated the thing. Ha ha ha. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep it separate like that. Hmm. Okay. I think that's together, maybe. Maybe separate, I don't know. Oh, that's separate. Okay, perfect. What I'm doing here is I'm making that's that one and then that one. And then we're gonna cut up here. Okay, perfect. So we have this one that's separate like that. And so the reason I'm doing this is because I'm kind of lazy at texture painting, and then sharp edges sometimes on texture paints. I like to get some sharp edges. That means we need to get some good UVs, so we don't have to deal with having to have blur. No, what is that? That thing where like pixelated. That's the word. So pixelated. Okay, that's good. Now we're just gonna. Oh yeah, I should do it there. Actually, yeah, that's fine. You know what? Optimize for triangles. That counts right there. Yeah. Somebody went all the way around. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. I didn't expect that. Oh wait, it went down there. Oh, so it messed up. Yeah, we'll just weld that. And then we'll cut that there and there. That's nicely well done. That's right there. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna go all the way around. Yeah. Yeah, and it went nicely. Nicely all the way around. I want to that together. That up and then weld that and then cut the small one. Cut, weld, weld. Okay. Weld that. Here's the thing that is coming down here. It's separating, and then you can separate it down here probably. Maybe. I might have to go back in Blender and join it up together. Is this connected actually? I think so. Maybe. Yeah, we'll fix that in Blender. Okay, so let's see the distortions on most of the stuff. I think. Wait, wrong button. I was like, why is it not working? No, it's because it's on unwrap. I was clicking on Y instead of U. Yeah. Now we have the arms. After that, I think we're gonna be basically done here, and then we're gonna decide the textile density for the entire thing. Yeah. All good, I think. And now we gotta decide the... Right, we're almost done UVing the main areas here. We're gonna decide where we're gonna cut it back here. I think I'm gonna cut it like right here in the pole. Oh, I went the other way. Optimize for triangles. How's that? Goes in weird directions. The pole here, wherever it is, cut it and then unwrap. That fixes that. Now, let's take a look at the pack. Yeah, there we go. That should be the entire thing UV'd. Yeah, that's what we want. I think I'm not missing anything, are we? I will fix it after, maybe. So now we can check the distortion. So originally the distortion was bad, but look at that. Okay, so most of it's pretty not distorted except for maybe this part in the front. Oh, there we go. So it's distorted up here. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this area up here, and that's it. Oh, and this thing. What the hell happened here? Oh, maybe I just didn't unwrap it. Yeah. Okay. This part I did. Yeah. That one's already unwrapped, so we gotta figure out what's going on there. I think it's this thing. Yeah. Everything else looks fine in the UV maps on the right side here. We're gonna do another pack. Yeah, everything is fine. The only thing I need to do is fix this area here. Look, it got more rimmed. It got worse. The hell? So yeah, this got worse. I think these also need to be unwrapped. Let me see. No, I just need a line on it, I think. No, I don't want to do that. Because even if it's stretched out, it's like almost like one little thing. Let me see. Yeah, we're just gonna unwrap a little bit of this thing. Distortion there doesn't matter that much. It's the big boy here. Or I guess girl, because it's a girl, whatever. Ramblings of a self yapper. I cut it here. We could cut it under the armpit here, but I will leave that for Blender. I think because there's a little bit of distortion here. Not much, but it's still there. Because we can see the distortion right here a little bit as well. We could do like a cut here and then see what happens. Yeah, I cleaned it up a little bit, but look right there. Causing a problem. I can do with a little bit of distortion, but there, that cleaned it up a little bit. Oh, it even cleaned it on the top side. Expect that. Yeah, okay, so this is the... We'll do a better unwrap here. I wonder... Let me go back to topology. So yeah, it is separate. It is one. It recognizes that one. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can weld that right there. Why is that? We should be getting like a flow there, like an even flow. Like the song. Okay. So now that's connected. Yeah, there's going to be still distortion there, but still. Because I have this thing up here with the... It should be connected, right? Yeah. I don't know, I think it's already cut there. I like this right there. We just weld that. We do another unwrap. We could do an optimize and then leave it as that, but there should be another way to fix this damn thing. Because we have this single strip right here as well. Actually, we're going to weld that. I don't want to weld this area. No, this is fine right here. I don't want to isolate that island there. I don't need this. Yeah. I'm going to do some optimized triangles. It's getting a pain in the butt. Okay, that cleared up. Wait, I got the wrong side. Did I get the wrong side? I got the wrong side. Hold up. Why is it? Anything else too? Not worth it. Yeah, you can tell. Nice distortion there. That's kind of fun though. Wait a second. Okay. It's got most of the. Yeah, okay, it's got most of it. What I don't want is to have this strip here. We're gonna weld that. Quick pack and then yeah. Yeah, that's because I didn't want to have this kind of might have a bit of distortion, but yeah, what to do with the body. I could do a cut in half and see what happens. No, that's gonna look bad. Maybe cut in half in the back at best. Yeah, okay, that looks like it might add a little extra maybe. Yeah, okay, that helped out a little bit. Optimized. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Let me see how it looks in the distortion. I see, pretty clean. Okay. A bit of distortion on this thing, but so optimized doesn't help that. Okay. Yeah, I mean we can do a cut back there. The cuts in the back are nice, so let's do that again. Oh. No, we could live with the chest, but we can't. Maybe we can live with this thing. I don't like it though. So let's fix it. We could go this way. Fix it on the shoulders and then is this right? Yeah. That shoulder fix would do it, but I think the shoulder's a bad idea. Maybe the underarm part. Underarm. No, shoulder's better. Okay. Looks like no big distortions. Uh, the neck, I'm gonna fix that later. I don't. Yeah. Let me see. We'll fix that in Blender most likely. I think we're gonna remove this cut though. We don't need this cut here. Yeah, we don't need that cut there. Okay. The rest is just gonna be Blender fixes. This thing is if I did something like that, nah, it's not worth it. I think that's good enough. The UVs. Yeah. Okay, so let's check one last thing. Textile density. The textile or textile? Textile, I guess. Okay. So checking out the pack this checking out the this target 1024. The real question is where we want more textile density and we need any. I think this is good. Sometimes I add a bit more in specific areas that I know that I'm gonna need more air. Um Density, but this evenness seems fine for me this time. But yeah, so we're calling it there. For the UVs of this thing. What the hell is this? Is what the hell is that? Oh, it's a chest. Okay, I see. This is a cut right here. Shit. Okay, so it's the cut that's cutting. It's getting messed up because of the cut. Look at the distortion. Yeah, it's getting messed up because of the cut, but that distortion fixes that. Maybe we should just keep that cut there. The hell with it. I think that would do it anyway. Hold up. You're just going to up. What did it not cut it? Oh yeah, that's right. I think that's the case. Okay, see that's the thing that it needs. No, that's not it. I don't know why. I think I'm just gonna fix that in Blender. Yeah. You know, let's go back. We'll fix it all in Blender after. I think because there's some distortion here as well. That didn't help. No, this is the isolated part right here. We could say there and then unwrap. Hmm. Okay. Maybe we could do it right in the center. Oh, okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. We could mm, well, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna unwrap that, keep that there, and I'm going to fix it in Blender instead. So all we need to do here is that since it's saved in the OBJ, so we don't have to deal with it exporting or anything. don't even know how long I can go on in streaming at the moment. I get really tired. And like, I've been like streaming for about an hour and 25 minutes and I'm already like done. Okay, let's see. Where are we at right now? Most of it's been fix some minor stuff. Let me just make sure. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna pull it out just in case. We have the body here. Hide. And then we're gonna import. There you go. Hold up. Jane right here. We're already there. We're gonna head over and then UVs. Let's see how it did import the UVs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. The UVs are set already. Yeah. Like I said, it sets it to the OBJ. So that means that it's set to the thing outside. Okay. So that means that's ready to texture paint that. This one's not ready. I think I'm gonna do this one in Blender here. To close this out. To Blender. Yep. I think I need to take a quick break. I'm getting tired. Take a quick stretch. Okay. Because then I'll be back and then we're gonna be doing the rest of the UVs and then right into texturing after this. Yeah. Okay. Well, I would put some music on the but you know, better if the users or I mean no users better if any just put their own music on. And it appears to be I don't have one right now. I'll put it on the scroll when I do go back. Or something. No. It may have the some people have BRB video streaming things or whatever. So I'll probably do something like a short video or something. A gameplay video of after this we gotta play some ZZZ. So probably today, probably tonight, we're gonna do let's see, we're gonna do a stream of what is that, like, I haven't even started 2.0 content. I've only done like the daily, keeping up with the daily, but the content I haven't done, so I will be doing the content right after this. The 2.0. We'll be playing with this mod, and we'll be playing with the other Z1 mods I have. I have two. I am going to probably use the really simple one maybe, because I want to keep it like super simple. They keep it the same as it usually is, and then I might up it to the second one, which is a little bit less simple. Less simple. As in like I did a bit of texturing and whatnot, and then finally the third one, I did full body on that one. I haven't weighted that or painted it. And then one after that one, which is even more experimental. Two like experimental ones, I think. Well, whatever. I want to play with one of them or two of them. I mean, there's probably already a bunch of other mods out there, but whatever. Look at the blue. Okay. And more blue. So now we gotta bring in everything and start. Oh, this is the not so fun part. Wait, we need to UV this real quick. I love the texturing job they did here, because it's really good actually. Oh, look at that. We brought it in. Once I hit the 2 hour mark, it's starting to be sloppy. Luckily, texture painting is like, so like, okay, this is gonna be like mean to say, but it's a little bit brain dead. I don't have to think about stuff. I just start painting. The brain dead moment. I think more about it when it comes to like UVs and whatnot, because that's where you have to think what the UV is gonna be doing. And maybe the modeling part too, but whatever. Where we at here? Oh yeah, I gotta UV this. Okay. It's sleep enough hours, I think. Okay. Gonna be another. Oh, so I'm gonna color over this, most likely, because the hell with it, right? The only thing is we need to grab UVs for everything else. Should I UV this right here as well? Yeah, the hell with it. We'll just UV this thing too. We'll UV the entire thing. Right. Right here and right here. Oh, and I did UVs here too. Okay. We'll be doing UVs for everything here. And this one right here, because it is meant to be UV'd, I think. Yeah. Bottom. It already has the original UVs, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get rid of it. Bottom UVs, and we're done. Okay, so we're gonna unwrap these weapons. So the engine for unwrapping in Blender is not as good as the other one, but but we will work with it here because I don't want to deal with unwrapping the other one. Okay, so this is pretty simple. What the hell is this? You know what? We'll add a empty here, and then we're gonna assign it. Yeah, so we can see what hell's going on. Can't even see any if there's any distortion here because I forgot what how Blender does it. Is it like in here, or was it in like I don't know, pixel coordinates? No, that's not it. Right. Checkered map. No, I already got that. Padding. I already got that. E something. Constraint. No. Live unwrap. No. Am I stretch? No, that's not it. Oh, oh, the hell! I'm not gonna spend the entire time trying to figure that out in Blender. I don't know everything about Blender. I don't think anyone does. If the thing is, if you're on Reddit or some other sites like that, they always think that they. Well, okay, never mind. I don't need that. They always they're a bit arrogant in the thing where they think you know everything about Blender. So that I was talking to them. I was talking in Reddit for a while, but I'm not doing that anymore. That place is a bit of a time waster. I deleted all my comments on there. I need to detox. Okay. Could join that there. Oh, I hate doing this manually. In Blender at least. I mean, I should just take it over. No, well, you know what? We'll just keep this here. Oh, we'll work with it for now. We'll hide this. We will be getting everything else. So hide the main thing. All these little things. We're gonna get all the little things. And we're gonna bring them into the other side actually. Oh, this will be fun. Okay, so we're gonna do definitely a save. Hide this here. Oh yeah. All these little things here. Oh shit. No, it's fine. Fuck it. I need to go back probably and do some shit maybe. Um Look at this. All these little things. We're gonna do a duplicate. We're gonna throw it into one little extra. Okay, so all that stuff is in the extra, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a convert. Convert mesh. What that does is that it puts it all together. So we're just gonna do a kind of join together anyway. Where's my join? Join. Okay. Did it join? What the? No, 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 I didn't. Hold up. Join. Hello. Okay, yeah, we're joined. I think. I think it's fine. Maybe. Maybe I joined the glasses and I didn't want to do it. Well, whatever. No, I think. Okay, so what's this? Don't tell me it's just the glasses. Should have been an extra or not. Okay. We're just gonna hide this. I think it's just the glasses that since what is this called? Yeah, this is the glasses. Okay, we converted the everything into a single object. So a mess. The good thing is ooh, wait, we can get rid of that. Yeah. Oh, well. Maybe that didn't work for that. We'll just do the UVs for this and everything. You can see that everything's little tiny little thing. We don't need this image here. Just keep that empty. Yeah. Head over and then put it over there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna switch over. Yeah. Oh, just organize. I forgot to turn it over here. Um, where's the load UVs? Wait, there's no UVs on it. Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna separate actually. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna separate. I'm gonna go back to Blender. Separate the ones that already have some sort of oh, this is weird. You know what? We're gonna go to solid view color. You know what? Actually, let me see if I can just go right into attribute maybe. Yeah, there we go. So this makes it so that we know which ones are from the original mesh, which ones are mine. Everything's mostly mine except for these small ones. So that's why we're gonna select them. I'm not gonna go with scene. We're just gonna go the entire thing. So these are the original from the. Is it the if I can hide this and then just do Okay, so these are the originals from Jane's mesh itself. Because I didn't want to remake it. I didn't want to save time to remake everything. We're gonna separate these for now because I'm lazy, and then we're gonna grab these. Great. Okay. I mean, I could have just done it. Whatever. Okay, so this is the original, and so we can hide these. We're gonna paint on these instead because these don't have a single UV or anything. So I might have to UV it in go Rism again. I don't know, Rism is nice. Like I said, Rism is nice. Don't particularly like Blender's UVs. I have, I actually do have the other UV add-ons. I don't have it in this Blender, but I have it in another one, like UV Pack Master and the other one. But it's just, it's all trying to get to where this is at. Well, like, okay, let's get from here to where Rism is. The only benefit that Blender has over it is that you can adjust the mesh immediately. Rism can't do that, but get the UVs done, and then you can go back and then edit it anyway. I mean, what I want them to do is I want them to have USD, so is a universal something something. I forgot what it is, but what I want it to be, so it's like I edit here the UVs um, in Rism, then I go back to Blender and then edit the mesh, and then go back here, edit the UVs, and then have it all in one folder. I mean, one file, so it goes back and forth without any export import. That would be nice. Okay, so we're gonna open load without UVs. Did it? It doesn't matter. I'll do UVs anyway. Hold on. Okay, so we'll just UV everything. Is there? Where was the? Okay, we're just gonna pack it. Ooh. Okay, that looks ugly. I didn't have any cuts on this, did I? No, I didn't. Let me just load this without cuts. I think that was the issue. Yeah, that's better. I don't know why there was a. Yeah, I was loading with cuts, and the UVs weren't that great for it. So, yeah. Not for this is gonna be easy. It's just like a one. Yeah, one cut here, and then yeah, that took care of most of it. This is pretty quick. Checkered board. I like the checkered board. It's easy to see. Um, so it went out over, and we can cut it right here inside. Uh, I sometimes I go silent because I'm just like doing my thing, and then I go silent. But try not to do that. Um, because it's like just so. Uh, yeah, so it happens at like the near 2 hour mark. I think I start getting. I start doing that thing. Like what do the kids called it today? Lock in. I start locking in. I guess kids calling it lock in. I feel like that's not even new, to be honest. We just put it there. Did I? Yeah, that I did. Guess how many I need to do though. Downside is no, maybe I should have just done this auto, but whatever. This way it's completely hidden. I have full control where the entire thing is. I'll just straight up. There's nothing on this one. That one is just straight up. Yeah, this is the easy part. I mean, it just cut, and this one as well is already done. I think. Did I? Yeah, it's done. Same one. I'm gonna go to the right side. I could cut it wherever. It doesn't matter. Just a straight up unwrap. Doesn't matter here as well. To the back and then hello. Okay. Yeah. This one I won't be asking. How goes your weekend? Or something? It's not even weekend yet, is it? No, it's no, why am I getting brain fog at the end of this? They're gonna be delirious at like hours. I'm gonna be delirious talking. Aliens. Okay, there we go. Where are we at here? Shit. This one. Wait. I could get it. No, I can't. Yeah, it's not worth it. You know what? I should have gotten this earlier. What's that one? Oh, let me see the. Let me see. No, wait. Distortion's already on. Oh, okay. This is gonna go by pretty quickly, I think. Because after this, we're done with UVs and then we're texturing. Um. Okay, let's. This is so small and like so ridiculous. So I don't know why I have this here, but because it's so not seen. Probably the most ridiculous thing I've done so far is this thing. I think it has to be the most ridiculous thing I've done. It's too high for this. It shouldn't even be this high here. I'm too lazy to fix it. I never went back and be like, oh, let's make this low. Oh, okay. Now we're gonna put this over here. Just see what happens. Oh, not bad. Deal with it, probably. Yeah, it's so tiny that I don't think it even matters. This one though, I don't know why it's distorted. It's so slight. It's not even doesn't even matter. Yeah, we'll just do the same thing for the other side. Oh, I'll put it inside actually. Wait, why didn't I do that here? Oh, yeah, let's fix that. And then we're gonna put it inside there. That'll hide it. Yeah, see, hidden. Okay, so that hid that. I wonder why it's distorted though. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Oh wait, yeah. Okay, yeah, it did get unwrapped here. This is distorted as hell. You know, let's fix it a little bit there anyway. What we could cut in half. Uh, Worth it? Yeah, why not? Fuck it. Ugh, press the wrong button. Uh, Alt. No, wait, I press the Windows button. Okay, so the real challenge in this entire thing is this center one right here. I will do that at the end. We will be doing that at the end here. Everything else is easy, so let's do the easy stuff first. Wait, but let's get back. Always going for the back here. We don't even need that actually. Wait, yeah, that's right. We only need one cut on this thing. Be in the back. It's not seen. Okay. This thing is gonna be oh yeah, it is in the back as well, right here like that. Maybe up here, yeah. Yeah, look at that, that's fine. You're coming in and then back and then back again. Actually, where the hell did I put it again? I put it up here, I think. I don't know. I'm already getting foggy. But at least I don't have to do edits. Ah, man. Okay. Now we gotta do that center. You know what? Maybe just a straight up. Let's pack it. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The straight up is fine. Straight up UV. Yep, I was right. But did we UV this already? Nah. Doing that. I gotta stop doing that. A little bit of red distortion, but it'll live. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna do a cut. Maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe do a pack. I think the bottom is done, is it? Nah. Okay, we gotta do the bottom. The top, a bottom, and then everything. Maybe. Maybe. I'm over here thinking I should have just done this auto, but sometimes I hate auto. Comes out really trash. Really small fragments. Sometimes auto's great because it's like saves all the time in the world, but it's fine. Texture painting will thank you. Hold up. Uh, okay, this is back. I don't know where to put this. But there he is. I'm getting sleepy. Sleepy because oh yeah, it's warm. That's what it was. When it gets warm weather, it's like you start getting sleepy really quickly, I guess. I'm gonna do a standard, little standard cut there. Luckily, this isn't taking me that long. I think I've spent like what 2 hours on this entire thing. UV paint or UVs, and then we did go with an explanation for things. But what would be a good UV here? Maybe like this. No, I'm getting dumb now. Yeah, this is bad. What about I have? Yeah, that's not good. You know what? We'll do it like this. Without the okay, so it's definitely been 2 hours. My 2 hour music has gone down. So another another 2 hours, I guess. Okay, the triangle things or the is it optimized for triangle? Oh yeah, let's turn this on. Let's see if it'll work really well. Close enough. We'll deal with it. Yeah, that'll work. Huh. I guess it works. Oh yeah, let me just get these specific areas. Oh shit. Oh no. I have not fixed the topology of this shit. Okay, so what I mean by that is that it's supposed to be like this thing. Yeah, this is bad topology. I mean, it's not bad. Bad. I mean, I forgot to add the little bridge thing here, and then I forgot to get rid of this thing here. Should be like a hole. The fact it's not a hole means that something's off. It's fine. I'll just save it on that thing, and then we'll come back to it after I fix the topology. It's not a big problem. It's just small. Some of these are just like unwrap, and it's not the, what? No, this one's not it. Oh, we gotta cut in specific areas. There you go. Oh, this is just a block. We could cut it like that, or we could cut it another way. What's the other way? I think it was like this way, and then this one. Yeah, I think this was it. Was it? Yeah, I think that was it. So just a square cut. Yeah. Then there's this thing was just flat. So pack. How's it looking? Yeah, I think the square one is fine. I think this is a square one, maybe. Oh, whatever. Okay. We're working. We're working here. We're getting slow. Getting slowly closer to texture painting. Yeah, we're gonna turn this off. I guess we could go that way, or no. You know what? I'm gonna go on the outside. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go on the outside. Ugh. You know, we'd cut it right there. Actually, no, it's fine. Put it in and then cut that right there. What's that actually? Yeah, yeah, that I figured. Okay, changes that a little bit and oops, included. You know those they're really close actually. The I and the U. They're in the back. Yeah, those are in the back. Ugh, why am I UVing so badly here? The worst one I've done. I feel like if I do it like this, yeah, I guess we could do it like that. Okay, well that up, and then let's cut that up. I guess. Yeah, that does it. Okay, so this is the only one that's being a pain in the butt. Okay. Okay, that's good enough. Be pretty easy as well. This is basically her earring. Okay. Let's see. Right, and then cut, cut. These are the icospheres. Oh, I didn't really do anything here, just icosphered up. Yeah, yeah, okay. And that kind of took care of everything except for the glasses and these ones down here, which are gonna do. And then we're done. I think I don't even need to UV that. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine actually. Same thing. Okay, so it's gonna be just yeah, no, yeah. I guess I can talk about random stuff now because this is gonna be like a not much of a talking, as well as what else has got? No, it's got UVs. No, as well as probably in the painting thing, you're gonna do the same thing. Gonna be like focused, exactly doing that. But let's see. Okay, so I knew that was gonna happen. Is my unwrapping bad right now? I think it was actually not that one. That one, that was it. Oh, that's better. We'll do that. Yeah, that's good enough. Here and there. Okay, so we'll just this one flat. No, it's not flat. Is it flat? Okay, yeah, it's flat. I forgot I already did the UV for this already. You know, we'll just do it like this. Huh. I got better UVs than the other one. I'm gonna go back and redo those. I think it's because it like no, yeah. Okay, I see what happened. I think I did like there, and then we're just gonna weld that up. What the? Maybe like this. Huh. Well, whatever. I don't care that much. Yoink yoink. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Link these over. Okay. Yeah. I think that did it for the bottom, and then last thing we need to do is the back. Oh, the buckle, right? Glasses. And that would take care of basically all the UVs, I think. Oh, except for the hand. I did one, two. I need to do one thing for the hand. Ugh. Okay. Do next. Oh yeah, the the glasses. Taking my mini break. Right there. But what are we doing here? I'm forgetting what I'm thinking now. Okay, this was whatever I think. This is separate. I didn't join it. Illusion. Oh, that's good enough. Um, this thing isn't. This thing actually is joined though, but we'll just do it in the back. Put it up there, I guess. Where's the other one? I think here. Okay. And so all we need to do is U. Okay, so this is where it gets a little bit. I'm gonna do it right there actually. Yeah, okay. A dumb butt is okay. There we go. My dumb ass is thinking. Okay. I am super B. What happens if I do a straight up UV here? It's not gonna work, is it? Did okay. That's nice. Okay, that saves me time. Glasses are done. Those glasses are done, and then the last thing is the hardest one. Belt buckle. This one's easy. This is just a box. I should do some. I never learned hard surface, hardcore topology, like hard surface modeling. Sorry, never learned how to do hard surface modeling. The what's it called? The other way. Yeah, I figured. No, I need a cut right here in the middle, so I can do maybe if I do it like this, hold up. Yeah, that worked mostly. Let me see. Let's just get a little bit more. Okay, that's better. Okay, last one. And then after this, well, you gotta UV the other one, and then we're out of that. And then we're gonna texture paint. And then this last secrets of texture painting, I guess, that you know weren't in what's it called, the guide, that weren't in the guide. I will start getting a loopy. I want to do it like this. Cut. So this thing comes out that way and then around. Could we do like that? Or maybe we should add a little support here. We'll add a little support right there. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, the rest is just this. I feel like I got these extra topology from, I think I know what it was. I think it was like the keep thinking it was when I what is that when I realized it? Was it when I converted to mesh? Yeah, I think that's what it was. I convert to mesh, and then if it kind of fucked up shit. So yeah, I'm gonna do the UVs, but I think I do need to fix it up. I think if we do, I don't think there needs to be UVs there. Maybe. No, I don't think. Maybe. Okay, that optimization saved my ass. That's why I like this software. Okay, so that takes care of everything except for this thing. I should do that anyway. Fuck it. Oh shit. Okay. Uh the longer I stream, the more I let my guard down and start saying bad words. Try not to. Trying to keep it clean. Okay. Where are we at here? We have now shit. Okay, so after this we will be going back to Blender. That would be, yeah, no, we're almost done with the UVs. And then we're off texturing, and then I'm off to making no, after texturing, and I head over and play some ZZZ. I do want to play some Genshin as well, but I'll probably play that on Twitch or something, I guess. Yeah. Great. Okay, whatever. I think this works. What was I doing? Okay, so yeah, no, this stream is getting released really what is it? Dropping frames and shit, but whatever. I'll probably be what will I be doing? I'll probably be taking a break. Probably in a few, actually, like in a few minutes. I will come back, finish streaming tonight. Like we're talking, yeah, tonight. Oh, because I want to finish already. This has gone on long enough. I haven't been back to this in a while. Look at all these little things. All these little things. There's like too many of them. What is this one? What is this one? Is that one? That one? Hold up. What is that one? What the hell? Oh, I'll figure it out later. Oh, this big one is like that. Yeah, that's obvious. Yes, I'm pretty happy with most of it, except for this back one and finishing up the topology for this one. Other than that, all this topology's done. UVs are done. I'm gonna come in and then we're gonna wait. You're gonna come in and then we're gonna check out that one thing. So we save that, and then we're gonna head over. What the hell is this one called again? That's in my object folder anyway. This is why keeping your folders up is all good. Let's switch over. Dude, where's my, okay. Yeah, it's gonna be, okay, so where we're at here. I like that cool shading thing. Okay. It's an attributes. We're gonna do random. Let's do material. I like material. Okay, so this is the other one that we had. The accessories. The one that we just UV'd. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably I'm gonna delete it. The hell with it. I'm gonna go yoink. Oh shit. Huh. Well, that sucks. No, it doesn't suck that much. Whatever. Live. Okay, so this is how much is this? Holy shit! This is 14K, 14K verts, and then 29 edges. That is pretty fucking high, I think, for these little pieces of shit. It counts up, man. But um, it'll deal with it. I mean, the body's literally, what is the body? Where's the body? Okay, yeah, with body 2 or 1 or shit. I think it's body 2. Oh, whatever. Um, now if we look at body 2 and this thing is 15K. This thing is 15K. All these little shits are like 14K. Kind of ridiculous. We can get like almost the same amount of. This is the same as this one, basically. Basically the same cost. In total, it's all like 30. So that's the total of the entire mod, most likely. It's gonna be like 30 something. That's pretty low though. I mean, I've done like ones where it's like 120. I mean, I think. Holy shit! Hold up. I think Nicole's is 120 or 100. I think maybe. It's just because for Nicole it wasn't even the body. It was like the little stuff. It's always the little stuff that ends up costing a lot. That's why, like, I was reading and I was on Reddit again with the Reddit, but I was on Reddit looking around for in the Wuthering Waves subreddit, and they were talking about, one of the characters. No, not Cantarella. It was a Chiacona, and then Chiacona's chest thingy was painted on there. Let me see if I can bring in Chiacona. We'll do a quick analysis before I head out right now, because I'm gonna bring in the accessories right here. Let's bring in the accessories. We're gonna bring in the accessories. Gonna bring in the accessory. Import. Bring in the accessory of one. Okay. So this is the accessories, and then sorry, we don't need that. We are gonna bring in analysis import. I think I can do this with this one. I'm not sure. I kind of forgot, to be honest. Wait, maybe I need another one. Let me see. Because I know I have the. No, wait, this machine tools. We have XMI, but XMI scripts. No, it's the armature. Bone Dynamics, rig tools, pose. Oh, right, this is my own add-on. Ah, there it is. I think. Wait. There's like okay, so it's WWMI, which is Wuthering Waves version. Now, I believe Wuthering Waves modding thing is down at the moment. So we're talking today as of June 20. I think the modding XMI or WWMI or whatever. Modding for Wuthering Waves at the moment, I think it's down. I'm not sure. There's some issue with it. No, I'm just gonna use it. I think there was some issue with it, but it'll get back. It'll get back to They'll get it back to normal again. Usually it doesn't take that long. I think there was one issue with Genshin as well now. As games update, issues arise all the time. Because it's a live, what is it? A live game that updates live What's it called? Live service. That's what it's. Live service. This is live service. Gotcha. It's gonna have that always updating and then breaking stuff all the time. It's why I don't. I learned how to make shader mods actually. So the cool effects and shit. I learned that shit, but when you learn it, when you make it and use it, game updates, it breaks to Kingdom Come, and then you have to fix it all again. And I don't want to deal with that. That's why I leave it. Like, I have a standard mods. I haven't even updated them like over a year, so they still work. I mean, I think animation mods break as well. But I do have to make an animation mod for one of these modding things I was doing. Okay, so here it is. I was looking in my folder thing too for Wuthering Waves. So it was. Do we even have her shit? What the hell? Okay, we got her. Wait, what? Okay, so we cannot bring it in. That's not fun. What the hell? Maybe it's in the other one. It's an asset breaker data. Am I in the wrong one? Hold up. It says import. It should be this one. Why the hell is it not working? Okay, the player character data. Okay, I don't know why it's not seeing it. Maybe I have the FBX one. Yeah, no, there ain't no way. I don't know what's going on. Wait, maybe I don't have the. Maybe I need to import it from the Weather Waves. Let's say export mod here. Import object. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. I don't know why. Maybe. No, because I was doing this last time totally fine. I don't know what's going on here. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. This one's weird as hell. We're gonna say, yeah, import source, yeah. I think that's what it was. I think. Let's see. It was whatever. Okay, yeah. Beautiful. Hide this. Hide this. So, here we have Chiakona. No, Chiakona, yeah? Okay, whatever. You can see that she's missing more mesh stuff here. It's like a bump. If we look at the wireframing, it's like a bump, and that's totally fine. All this modeling is amazingly fine. Honestly, it's great. But people are complaining about the fact that there was some stuff that was more like this, where I was saying that it was rather optimized. It really is optimized here in this. And look at this face. Amazing. What they're doing right now is that they're doing I do this clear customized normals. You're gonna see it like that. What they're doing is that they're having normals get inside here, and they're having the normals in a certain direction. So if we go to, you can't see it here. I'm gonna increase it to 0.01. So you can see the normals are like in that direction, right? But that's not how it is with what is called the split normals. Look at the split normals. You see, they're in a direction, an intended direction of forward. If I do a clear normals, look where it goes. You see, that's not exactly where they should be pointing when you're making a face for Wuthering Waves. I don't know. I haven't thought of it, but because they should be they should be directional like that. Intended direction. Look at this. It's pointing strictly straight ahead. We could do this. Even this one is pointing in this direction. So we can analyze this. We can say, okay, so the ear is pointing in the left direction. That direction. So that when we get to this, we'll see her ear better. And then less. The shading. This is same thing here. I mean, I think they're going with that. Yeah, this is nice. I'm not sure how they're tackling this this normal edit thing, but I do know also. Oh, look at that! It's all around actually her body, because the minute that we say, okay, clear customs, right? Yeah, you see some of that on the head and the hair. Which I prefer better than how Genshin does it, or no, sorry, the other one does it, where you know we can see that the normals have that direction of a sphere. We can sort of emulate this. So let's see this. We're gonna see. We're gonna do a little bit of a fun. We're having fun here at this point. You know what? We're gonna hide everything in these components. Okay, so we just have the head, the hair. Okay. We're going to duplicate this. That there. Actually, we're going to keep the... We're going to move the original this way. We can always move it back, but we're going to get rid of the custom normals. They're custom normals. Look at how it looks here, right? The normals are kind of eating shit, but still great. I love this kind of hair modeling. Probably my favorite stuff. But we wanted to make the one on the left here. You know, in Blender, we could possibly use the BPRN. No, BNPR. Go normal editing, and then we could say normal directions by normals. What I like to do sometimes, I say, I'm going to have to select all of them actually. I'm going to go sphere size. Okay. And then we can see that it's now getting closer, you see. Look at that. I say confirm. Not there, but it's close. It's an easy way to get it. And you'll get that kind of like, even on the thing here, maybe they intended to not do that there. So it's very intentional. This is probably the closest and easiest way to get there. If we do this, sphere size normals, personally, I found, hold up, cancel. Personally, I found that if we sphere size normals and then go to probably like a 0.9, or maybe a little bit more, sorry, 0.98. So just by like 2 points down, we get something nicely even closer. But we could get like all the way, we can go all the way 1, and then, you know, we can go back and then, something like, let's do another normal edit, and then let's go all. Going off on a tangent here, but whatever. Let's go 1, confirm, and then we can do a little bit of a smooth selected vertices, or you can average for that, and then it's in a weird direction there. You can just smooth a little bit, do another smooth, and then it gets a little bit different. You see, it's not like a perfect sphere like this one. Go back. Let's go with sphere size 1. Sphere size. Okay. So we can head over, and then we can do something like, no, for the face we can do like alignment. Like if we go Y, X. We're gonna go Y. Look at that. And now it's pointing directly at us. The normals are pointing directly on the y-axis. So look at that. You see they're pointing directly to us here and almost backwards that way. But I think sphere size is where we want it here. This one just go sphere size at 1, confirm. And that gets you exactly where they did it in weather waves. Right, I think yeah, it's great. Get rid of that. I think if I wanted to do this for the face though, back to hide. The hell's a face? Okay. So we're gonna duplicate this. Gonna get the face, move it to the right or left, sorry. And then do a clear. We'll do a clear normals. Okay, so now we have this clear normals. So what they did is that they got part of this. Oh, okay. It's a bit of a problem because we have. Okay, so we needed to square it up a little bit. So what we want to do is we want to get it right there. This one or the other one? Yeah, that one. So we're going to come in and then we're going to say right maybe here. There, okay. I'm going to create a sharp or mark seam right there. Mainly because I want to, we're going to join distances, merge any spots. Probably not a great idea, but whatever. We're going to mark seams. Okay. So the reason I did this is so I can grab the most of this, just so I can showcase this. Hello, where's my seam delimiter? Oh shit, I didn't even know they had this in the back. Okay, let's just delete that. Okay. So we have this phase, but we can go right into normal. So we have that selected. Instead, they pointed it forward. What we could do is then we can say Y. Problem is that I don't think the shading is the same with that. So we can do a little bit of a smooth. Or we do average all. You see that's very harsh in comparison to this one over here. So my guess is that we can do something like start normal. We're going to do line to Y. Then we're going to do a sphere size normal. And so we sphere size it after at a 0.98. Maybe more, maybe less. Let's see. See it about 0.2 strength. Okay, we're getting there, but it's not like exactly there. Messing around the with the shading. I think you might really need to make what is that? An actual shading. Like you come in and you make and that mesh is a sphere, and then you transfer the EVs. Let's say this is another method of doing what we were doing here, but Blender only. So we say, this is where the shading we want. So we say wireframe, sorry, wire. And so we're now copying. We can copy the UVs from here. Where's the UVs? Sorry, where's the copy? Okay, it's the modifier data transfer vertex data. We're gonna go move this up a little bit. Actually, we're gonna go vertex data. or face data. No, it was face corners. No custom normals. No vertex data. No face data. Custom normals. So when we click, let's reset. When we click to copy these, it sort of copies exactly the thing is for this. So let's say we wanted to smooth it out a little more. You see, that was like nice and smooth. So it kind of mimicked what we were doing before without the use of the Blender abnormal add-on. But this is from copying just a circles UVs. I mean shading. We can actually customize these shadings. There's actually an add-on for that where you can brush it and you can use a brush for that. Okay, tangent over. I mean, wait. Before I leave the tangent, where the hell is that add-on? It was it's a Blender add-on. Okay, yeah, no, okay. I'm getting a little sidetracked. We need to go back to modding, or not modding. Back to modeling. I might make a Giacona mod here where we actually get some of the geometry from the little details. Just due to the fact that people were just complaining about it, and then like if we do a mod like that, that'll make those cats happy. I'll be like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll use it. Oh, I love that. Look how sharp that is. You see how clean that is? It's nice. I'm pretty sure it's divided, you see? Yeah. Now that has to do with how we import here, but that's the reason if we do merge by distance, but not sharp edges, sharp edges keeps that like nice. And that's the reason why I use sharp edges and everything. Okay, let's get rid of this thing. Delete hierarchy. And I think after that little tangent, I think I'm gonna take I think I will be back. I'll be back tonight. The Dark Knight. I just we'll be back tonight, finishing up the entire thing, so we can head over and texture as well, and we finish the texturing by tonight, or yeah, another maybe by tonight. I'll be back. Yeah, we got the UVs done. I am gonna have to retitle this video to just UVs. Was ready to go right into texturing, damn it. But I'm getting kind of, gotta go eat. Getting hungry here. So that's why I'm gonna take a quick break. And I eat very slowly. I'm not one of those fast eaters. Slow eater. Snake eater, no. So it's a feed. I'm gonna call it a feed. Before I go, do a little tiny feed thing here. What else do we need? What the accessories? Extra? No. Wait, extra, yeah. Okay, so those little extra ones are from the original. And Jane bought a what? No, that's not it. Hands, and then hair. That's the original stuff. And then oh, that's the other stuff. A duplicate. I'm gonna throw this in duplicate. Another no, but this is the accessories for the original. Okay. Okay, so what's the other one? What the hell? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, so this is the one we want. The OG, the accessories. I'm gonna throw this in dupe, and then I use the dupe term because from gaming. It literally comes from gaming. From 'cause you know, some cats like to buy items. Anyway, okay, so this one I'm gonna just be texture painting. I also need to do a little bit of UVs right here. The UVs here, I'm just gonna probably sit on them and be like, okay, yeah, it works. Yeah, cause yeah, I'm gonna sit on these UVs. Yeah. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. My mic off for a little bit. Okay. But I'm gonna have to dip anyway, so I'm gonna catch all in a bit.